Hello, all. We're back in House Flippers tonight. It's Sunday, 7:30. I've been working on the outside, um, trying to build a greenhouse, which will be the office. So they'll have an outdoor full size office if I can get it going. Um, and I got the lights strung up, and I got some of the pave stones in today, and it's coming along. It's coming along. I still have some flowers to put in, but I mean, it's 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 looking so much better. Um, so there's a real nice fire pit area over here amongst all the uh, rhododendrons or whatever they are. Um, and I think it's real nice. It's simple right now. Um, I might widen it up a little bit, move the chairs back. We'll see what happens as I think about things as I go each day. Oh, it's locked up on me. Must be saving. There it goes. Okay. So you come down this path, and it's just full of those red flowers over here because what was back there wasn't very pretty. Um, and then lights and lots of lights. And I think I have them all turned on too. Yeah, yeah. And I put some of the elephants out, but I don't know if they're really showing up as well as they did, in my other flip. Um, and I don't know for sure if I really like the walkway or not. So we'll see how long it lasts. And I really liked the fact that I used the Egyptian sculptures um, around the gazebo with the um, lattice entry. And then, like, I used the blue lights to give it a softer effect. And I put my canvas in here like I was going to be painting on the lake, because you don't look straight at it. You have your canvas offset. Um, and then you can go out through this gazebo or trellis or whatever you want to call it, um, if you want to go walking. And then I stopped at the red rhododendrons there so that you could see the lake. And I put in um, pelicans. I think that's what they're called, right? What are these things called? Birds. Put in pink birds and lights to light them up at night. And then I put in a little pool here. Figured it out. It wasn't a pool, it's a pond. Because it's smaller. When I put in these fountains, you know how I used them in my other uh, house that I was working on? Well, they work real well to hide the tree trunks, I think. I think they're real pretty. I'll have to add a lighting feature. But I added the lighting up top, and so I may not need to draw attention to the ground. You know what I mean? Let the height speak for itself. Um, and put in a little fire pit in here, put in a swing, and we can actually sit on the swing, use the swing, and we can sit here um, and pan around like I had seating at the other place. I'm not through with it under here because there's still flowers to be done. I'm not sure if I like these flowers. I can't seem to get any lighting over here, and it's so I gotta do something with the fish area yet. More pink birds, lots of tulips to fill that visual aspect in. Um, Put in a gnome. See the little gnome hiding there? And then I put in a little walkway around the pool, the pond, whatever you want to call it here. It looks like a swimming pool, doesn't it? And the birds are coming up to get in it. And filled it backside there with flowers. And I might come a couple more with the flowers there. Come on around the corner or something. Um, if this is where I'm going to leave this tree, then I'll plant it in the ground probably. But right now I'm still just getting placement. Hi, precious. Um, so that's what I've done down here. Showed you the gazebo. Okay, showed you under here. It's all lit up so that it's pretty, and it's like a covered patio area. That's going to be the office space. When I figured that out, I got to take a job and build my first greenhouse to figure it out. I moved my equipment over here. I made a driveway. See that? And put my equipment over here that I purchased. Um, I think it looks cute. I think it's coming along, don't you? What is this, night 3 on it, right? And I haven't worked on it too long tonight. Now, let me show you what I did inside real quick. I hope I fixed the sound. I think I did. I might put some of those lights around this tree and branches like I did inside. I think that might help out here. Of course, the entryway, I put my artwork up. This is one of the scenes of me and whatever his name is, what is his name, Kristoff or something, in my Disney Dreamlight Valley game. So I took that last night and turned it into artwork to hang in the entryway here because I lost my couch when I took the windows out. So I had to start over out here anyway. And then got the lights up over on this side. And this is actually where I do my office work, is out here. I think it's just glorious now that I've got the red flowers down there. The red flowers will need to continue on up the gate probably to the office, but not until I get the office built because it's just no color over there, needed color. Uh, and this is still open at the top. Um, so you just sit out here on nice nights, which is most of the time. I don't think I've ever seen it rain in here. Let's see. Okay, let's go inside. See what I've done. Isn't that nice? That's my area right there. That's my area. I put in sliding doors. Remember, they were over the entryway was over there, but I put in sliding doors over here. And I was going to try to put in the windows above the doors, and that didn't work out. So it's just going to have to stay solid. And I did get the lights and the leaves around the tree, which is what I don't know if I can do that out there, just the lights out there probably. Here's the kitchen. So I'm doing like a black and white theme because it will appeal to most people. I did put we talked about I was going to put something with color. I did the feather plumes. It gives some height to it without being overpowering. Got the bar stools right there against the bar. I changed the living room around. It looks so much larger, doesn't it? Look at that. And here's the office space now, or desk, or whatever, the place to work. And there would be room to put a little file cabinet or something, but I'm going to build him a big office is the plan. So this is just to do work in here, or maybe for the wife or something. But doesn't this look smart? Look at that. It looks so much better, doesn't it? It was bugging me the other way. This is so much better. I put the big TV on the wall, moved the artwork over to the corner by the bathroom, uh, and and put a light behind it, um, and put the other artwork on the wall behind the sofa to give it height, visual height, and put a light under it. Um, and then I'm going to have to put something real pretty on the coffee table, something artistic. So I'm going to have to really look for what would set that off. I need something white and round, and it can't have too much height because it would block the TV. So I'll have to look and see what there is. So right now, this kind of sticks out a little too far, but I don't want to take this window out because that's part of our view. That's our money shot right there, you know, sitting on the couch and looking out at the pond. That's our money shot. Um, don't have to have that window right there. Could take that one out um, from the couch. Uh, well, I'll have to think about that. I might just, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I might take one out just to put this flush up against the wall. That really cuts the room down though, because the windows give the room extra width. Bathroom, I didn't change anything from yesterday. The bedroom, I changed. Remember I was going to fix the lights. I did that, fixed the lights. And when I when I took the lights out, I actually accidentally took out one of the windows and the bed. What a mess, right? So I lost all that money. Um, and restrung the lights, got them up first, got the window back in first, and then restrung the lights, got them where I wanted, moved the tables and everything so I wouldn't lose them. And then I ordered a different bed. And I like this one. Ended up, I like it better anyway. Um, used the same side tables and put vases. Aren't they pretty? I think they worked really well. Um, and I did have this little tufted chair at the foot of the bed, but now I've got it against the window because I turned the bed a different direction. But you can sit here and look out at the pond, you see. On those nights that you just can't sleep. You can see a little bit of the pond. And if you lay up in the bed, let's see if it'll let me get on the bed. No, it wants me to sleep. I don't want to sleep. Um, and if you look out the front now of the house, because I put the windows over here, you can see all the red flowers now. Isn't that pretty? Much better, huh? And the gazebo's on that side. And of course, got the big closet system in here. And from your bed, you can see the entryway, so you could see if somebody was arriving. Isn't that nice? I think it's coming along. Coming along, coming along. The other thing I could do in here, instead of taking out a window, would probably be to move this door over one notch, one beam. I would move the TV over just a tad. I just don't know if the door would still work though. The door wouldn't work. I don't want a regular door, so we can't do that. I like the sliding door. I just don't think that would work out. Okay. So that's kind of in the way. But if I move it, and I've tried, if I move it over and turn it, can I back it up one? No. That's as far back as it can go. But see, if I move it there, you kind of lose some of the uh, curves, the visual curves on it, and the lighting behind it because of the frame of the windows being black too. So then we might as well not do the artwork. We might as well put that outside or put it in the office, or because it's not going to show up enough to put it by the couch. It needs to be against a white or light wall. And it could go in the office, and it might. And then we can put a plant there or something tall that isn't very big around, but that could go in the window ledge area. I'll have to contemplate that. But first off, my next thing tonight is I'm going to accept the ranch job, um, which is a big job, and it involves building the greenhouse. Let me show you the dilemma. Isn't this beautiful, though? I think, I mean, it was pretty before, but it's really coming along. So here's my dilemma. Let me go get inside of it. I left one corner open. Here's my dilemma, okay? I got the walls up and I got the roofing up, flat roof, but there was this little section left over, which I thought, well, that's fine. We've got little sections like that. Let's go in and look at the. Oh, I didn't mean to close it out. So if we go to the store and we go to structures, that's where they are. And I thought I could just use these little flat roof pieces, and I'm doing it in white. And I thought these would just slide in here, but see, they do not. They do not fit. They're red, which means I cannot place them. So it does not work to complete the roof. And there's the same thing on the other side, and these will not work. Now, the next thing I tried were these long pieces. And we can say 50, but I think we needed 100. We'll try them both. And then you have to, with these, you have to get at the end down here to turn them the right direction. See, they look too wide. See, those want to pitch up. That's not the right ones at all. Those want to pitch up. So flat roof right here. Okay, and then white. We'll try these. And those should snap right in, and they don't. See, red signal won't snap in. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong on that, but I cannot get the pieces to snap together. No green signal at all. None. Looks like it should be fine. Looks like it should fit, doesn't it? Won't snap in. And then I tried not having these little side sections by making the building just a tad smaller. You would think I wouldn't need this. Well, it only does full sections, and then it bends a section around the corner. So there was no way around that that I can figure out right now. Now, I've done my due diligence of trying to get it on my own without a tutorial, without asking. But, I'm to the point where I might as well ask. I might as well take a lesson and learn how to do it and save myself a lot of grief, right? It's going to be a good size. I did 5 of the sections across and 5 down. Um, that might be too big. I don't. We can section it up though and make like 2 different offices or 4 different offices. I mean, we can really do something with it if we can do 5 by 5. That's it. I think then I can spend some time in here and really raise the property value. You know, by then I'll be through. See, from here the garden looks great, and since it's a glass building, you get to enjoy all of that from your office space. Um, so maybe just half walls. I don't know. I don't want walls at all. So we might might see might see might have to just make it smaller to just do a single office. We'll see. We'll see after I take my lesson right tonight. I played some Dreamlight Valley today and the memory game, and I had such trouble today. Such trouble. Well, I had trouble with my AI. First off, uh, my AI that I paid $100 for uh, to get better answers. I ended up with a little. I want to take a picture of that, so I'm gonna pause right here for a minute. Um, give myself time to get the camera out and take a picture of that to see where I need lights and flowers, and you know, I got to get the greenhouse in before I extend the walkway. That's the plan. And I'm thinking about whether I need some of those string lights around the top or not. And I say that because I have some over here, I think. Um, yes, I was practicing. I didn't didn't do very good, but I was practicing up there to see if I wanted the lights around the top or not. And then I forgot to turn them on to test it out. Let me get up in here and turn them on. But that way I could reach them. And then we can look at them and determine whether we want the lights or not. I don't know yet. if we did, I think it would need to match the hoop-de-hoop on the bottom, don't you think so? Or it needs to be more straight across the top. We could do straight across the top. So we've got the loop-de-loop lace look on the bottom and straight across the top, and we can do that, I think. I think so. I wish we could hang them on the roof area. But anyway, so that's why I have the big monster machine still, because I'm still contemplating lights. I think it's turning out real nice. I mean, just kind of evolves. And of course, once I decided already that these are too low. Um, from upstairs, this view is not very pretty, and I need massive trees right here, big, big trees. So I'm going to have to rethink this area here. Massive trees. And I could move the carport or the greenhouse further up this way so that I could put massive trees in behind it, around it. But I don't want it too close to the house, so that's going to limit what I can do. Creative thinking. I think it looks really nice, though. It's coming along. Coming along. The only thing that really bugs me when I'm up in the house is none of the windows open. None of them. Not a single one. Um, and yet flies, whew, flies are bad in there. And I did ask, and they said it has been reported. lots, lots and lots of people have reported it. No one likes it, and they still haven't done anything about it. So something about you're building a house in the woods, so you're going to have flies. I do want to open that up now that I see it from a distance here. So let's do that. We are going to bring it back here over, and then we're going to tilt it this way and then bring it in just like that. Okay. Oh, it didn't stick. There. And this one, okay, we'll tilt this way and we'll move it back. There. And we'll see if that angle is better. That is better. Yep. Yep. That is better. All right. And these tall trees will go in the ground. So that was today's progress. There will be more flowers that will go in this area, so I will fill that in. There will at least be flowers, something, around the base of this, but it needs to be symmetric with this area, so it will be a rounded area. And the walkway to the driveway, once I figure out the trees over here and get that solved, there will be a walkway to the driveway. And it might come from around this way and curve, but until I get the greenhouse in and the driveway finished, I can't finish any of that because I don't know space wise yet how that's going to go. I think it is working out though. So tonight I spent, I think I started with 55,000. So I spent, what, 15,000? 25,000. But everything I did tonight was real expensive. Like the TV and the fountains and I mean, I did a lot of expensive stuff tonight. Uh, and I haven't done any jobs yet to make any money. And I usually split a job um, in two nights. Oh, good. I'm getting hot. Thank you, Freddie. Phew. I was cold earlier and turned the heating blanket on it. He went to sleep, and I haven't been able to get up and turn it off. So I don't know if I like that or not yet. Maybe it might be all right. And I wish there were some other sculptures instead of just the elephants. I wish there were some others. Of course, now a lot of people, if you're on PC, can get more stuff because you can do what they call a workshop, and once you've done the workshop, then you have access to all kinds of stuff. But because I don't have a PC and I'm playing just on the PlayStation. Okay. All right. So that was tonight. Bye. Hit like. Bye.